Good afternoon, all of you. And today will be the last class on. Today will be the last class of soil. Okay. So join us as soon as possible. So far we have discussed about the different type of soil, not only the soil of India, but also the classification of soil which are found on this globe. Okay. Good afternoon, Haris, Munir, Anjali, Sabnam. Join us, Saris. Very good afternoon to all of you. So today's class will be the last class on the topic of soils. Okay. And from tomorrow we will start a new chapter, new topic. Okay. And today's topic is the problems of Indian soils. Okay. Problems of Indian soil. Indian soils. Okay. And this will be the last topic of soil. Okay. The problem of Indian soil. We all know India is a very vast country, and because of its geographical extent, okay, because of its geographical extent and geological features, we have a large variety of soils. Okay. And ICAR has divided these soils in 8 categories. Okay. And we have discussed all the types of soil found in India. Okay. And apart from that, we have also discussed about the other classification, enrichment of soil, or the that properties of soil. Okay. Now the last topic, subtopic under soil, is the problem of Indian soil. Okay. We all know Indian soils are facing a lot of problems. Okay. So the crucial problems faced by Indian soils are number 1, soil erosion. Okay. Number 2 is soil degradation. Okay. Number 3 is water logging. Okay. Water logging. Number 4 is desertification. Okay. Number 5th problem faced by Indian soil is salinity and alkalinity. Salinity and alkalinity. Okay. And 5th is encroachment. Okay. Wasteland is also encroachment of the agricultural land. Okay. Very good afternoon to all of you. Alkalinity and encroachment of the agricultural land. Number 6 is encroachment of agricultural land. Okay. So these are the major problems faced by Indian soil. Okay. Soil degradation is also known as soil exhaustion. Okay. Soil exhaustion. So these are the problems faced by Indian soil. Okay. Now, first of all, I'm going to discuss about soil erosion and their type. It is very important. Okay. Desertification, salinity and alkalinity, encroachment of agricultural land. These all are the problems, okay, faced by Indian soil. I'm going to discuss one by one, okay. And today will be the last class of soil, on soil. Okay, the first is what? Soil erosion. What is the meaning of this? Soil erosion is simply the removal of the topmost layer of soil. Okay, simple meaning of soil erosion is the gradual removal of the top soil cover. Okay, the gradual removal of top soil cover, top soil cover by natural factors, okay, by natural agency, soil cover by natural agency, okay, agency by natural agencies like water, wind, etc., and human and animal, okay, and also by animal and human interference, and also by human and animal interference, So the simple meaning of soil erosion is the removal of top layer of soil, okay, and the removal of top layer of gradual removal, not the removal of soil by at a particular time. When the fine particle of soil are found on the topmost layer of the soil. Okay, when the fine particles of soil or the topmost layer of soil is gradually removed removed is termed as soil erosion. And there are two factors, okay, there are two factors that are responsible behind the soil erosion. The first factor is the natural factor, okay, natural factors like the moving water or wind, okay, and there are other factors like the factors, human factors and animal factor, okay. So these are the two factors, okay, agencies of the soil erosion, okay. Now the next is the types of soil erosion, okay. Now according to one estimate, about 175 million hectare land, agricultural land, which is about 52% of the total area of India, okay, about 175 million, okay, hectare land of India is affected by soil erosion, okay. About 175 million hectare land is affected, 175 million hectare land, which is equal to the 52% of total area of India, is affected by the problem of soil erosion, okay. Now the types of soil erosion, okay. First of all, types of soil erosion, okay, types of soil erosion. First of all, on the basis of quantity of soil erosion, types of soil erosion. Okay. Now, the first is on the basis of quantity of soil erosion. Okay. We categorize the type of soil erosion in different categories. Okay. The first is on the basis of quantity, on the basis of quantity, on the basis of removed quantity, okay, on the basis of quantity of soil erosion, on the basis of quantity. Here quantity means the amount of soil particles, okay. On the basis of quantity of soil erosion of soil, on the basis of quantity, soil erosion is of two types, okay. The first is normal soil erosion, normal soil erosion, okay, and second is catastrophic soil erosion. So on the basis of quantity of eroded soil, okay, soil erosion is of two types. First is normal soil erosion and second is catastrophic soil erosion, okay. In normal soil erosion is the erosion, okay, in which the rate of erosion is less than the rate of replacement, okay. The rate of soil erosion is slower than, the rate of soil erosion is lower than the rate of formation or the rate of pedogenic process, okay. Slower than, when the rate of soil erosion is lower than or slower than, is slower than the rate of replacement or the rate of slower than pedogenic process, okay. That means what? The rate of formation is faster than the rate of soil erosion, and this is called normal soil erosion, and this soil erosion is not considered harmful for soil, okay. So the first is on the basis of quantity, on the basis of eroded quantity, okay. The soil erosion is of two types. First is normal soil erosion and second is catastrophic soil erosion. The catastrophic soil erosion is that type of erosion in which the rate of erosion is faster than the rate of erosion is faster than the rate of formation of soil or the rate of pedogenic process, okay, pedogenic process. So this is what catastrophic soil erosion, and this is very harmful for, okay, this is very harmful for nature, okay. This is very harmful for the soil because by this process a large part of the soil is removed from their from top layer of the soil, which reduces the fertility of the soil and ultimately affect the productivity of the soil, okay. So these are the two types of, okay. Now there is a scientist called H. Janey, okay, scientist called H. Janey, okay. H. Janey, he devised a formula to determine the state of erosion. He determined H. Janey, he was a scientist, okay, and he devised a formula to know about the state of soil or to determine the state of soil erosion, and the formula is ratio of potassium, okay, ratio of potassium and sodium in soil, okay, ratio of Potassium and sodium. This is what? Potassium. Okay, and this is what? Sodium. So H. Genie devised a formula to determine the rate of or determine the state of erosion. Okay, if the ratio is 1 or more than 1, okay, erosion is of normal type. Okay, if ratio is 1 or more than 1, okay, in that case, in that sense, or in that case, the erosion is considered as normal erosion. Normal erosion. Or if the ratio is less than 1, okay, if it is less than 1, it is catastrophic type of soil erosion. Okay, so on the basis of quantity removed by the process of soil erosion, the soil erosion is of two types, normal and catastrophic. Normal is what? If the rate of removal of soil is slower than the formation of soil or pedagonic process, okay, that type of erosion is called normal. And second is catastrophic, when the rate of removal of or the rate of erosion of soil is greater than the rate of pedagonic process. So that erosion, that type of erosion is termed as catastrophic soil erosion. And H. Genie devised a formula. Okay, what he did? He devised a formula to know about or to determine the rate of soil. Okay, and the formula is ratio of potassium upon sodium. If the rate is, okay, if the ratio is 1 or more than 1, then the erosion is termed as normal soil erosion. 1 or more than 1. And if the ratio is less than 1, it is called as catastrophic soil erosion. Okay, now the next is on the basis of agencies of erosion. Type of soil erosion, first is what? On the basis of quantity. Quantity means what? On the basis of removed soil, on the basis of amount of soil which is erosed, okay, during the erosed under the definition of soil erosion. Now the second is the type of soil erosion on the basis of agents of soil erosion, on the basis of agent of soil erosion, on the basis of agent of soil erosion. Okay, the first is water erosion. Okay, water erosion. Water erosion. Water erosion means when the soil is, when the topmost soil is removed by running water, that is called water erosion. Okay, water erosion is of many types, which is, it is very important. The first is sheet erosion. Sheet erosion. Okay, sheet erosion. Second is rill erosion. Okay, rill erosion. Third is gully erosion. Fourth is bank erosion. Okay, stream bank erosion. Fifth is landslide and fifth is coastal erosion. So fourth is stream bank erosion, and fifth is coastal erosion. Okay, so water erosion is divided into these five erosion. Okay, water erosion means when the topmost layer of soil is removed by the action of moving water is termed as soil erosion. Okay, and soil erosion is of following five types. Okay, sheet erosion or surface erosion. The first of all, sheet erosion or surface erosion. Okay, now what is the meaning of sheet erosion or surface erosion? Okay, now sheet erosion or surface erosion is the type of erosion when uniform removal of soil, uniform removal. It is a uniform removal of soil. Okay, uniform removal of soil from the sloping surface. Uniform removal of soil from sloping surface. This is called sheet erosion. Okay, sheet erosion also takes place when amount of rainfall during the time of high rainfall, and in those area which is in the area of gentle slope area. Okay, so surface erosion or sheet erosion is that erosion in which the soil, the uppermost layer, okay, the uppermost layer is removed uniformly but under the action of running water, and this type of removal, this type of erosion is basically found in the sloping surface. Okay, sloping surface. Okay, and in the area of gentle slope, this type of erosion also takes place during the time of huge rainfall. Okay, very thin layer is removed, okay, with very slow rate. Okay, and the erosion is not noticed in short period of time. Okay, this type of erosion is not noticed during the short period of time. Okay, but very slowly the uppermost layer removed or erased at a very slow rate. Okay, sheet erosion is also known as slow death of farmers. Okay, this is considered as slow death of farmer. Okay, so remember one thing, what is erosion? Removal of topmost layer. Okay, and we all know about 175 million hectare land is under the this problem of about 175 million hectare land is facing the problem of soil erosion. Okay, now we can categorize this soil erosion in different categories. The first category was on the basis of quantity removed. Okay, on the basis of quantity removed, we have divided the categorized the soil erosion in two categories. Number one is normal and second is catastrophic. On the basis of agents, because we all know water, wind, okay, these are the main agents of soil erosion. So on the basis of soil erosion, on the basis of agent, the first erosion is water erosion. Water is the main agent, moving water, and on the basis of water erosion is also classified into following erosion. First is sheet erosion. This type of erosion is basically found in the area of gentle slope area, okay, and in this erosion only the what happened, uniform removal of soil takes place, okay. Since it is very difficult to notice, this soil erosion, means sheet erosion, is difficult to notice in a short period of time. That's why it is also known as the slow death of farmer, okay. Slowly the soil, the fine particle soil removed from their place, okay. Now second is rill erosion, okay. Rill erosion is takes place in those area where rainfall is also, this type of erosion is also related to the high rainfall, and in this rill erosion, finger like structure, finger like projection, okay, finger like grooves, okay, finger like grooves are developed over soil in large area, okay. And when the finger like grooves are developed because of the soil erosion due to the action of running water, and especially during the time of heavy rainfall, such erosion is called rill erosion, okay. Gully erosion, when the size of grooves increased, okay, this is called gully erosion, and this gully erosion is basically found in those areas where soil contain large amount of clay, okay, and during heavy rainfall the clay material washed away, and large, okay, and big scars, okay, deep channels, okay, deep channels were formed, okay, and soil become unfertile, and soil became badland topography developed, that is called gully erosion. So gully erosion is that type of erosion which occur in those areas where high rainfall takes place, okay, and the area which have steep sloped, and apart from that it is also prevalent in those areas where the content of clay is more in soil, okay. So the clay material washed away with the along with the force of rainwater, leaving deep scars or leaving deep grooves, okay, leaving deep channels are formed. Such channels or such erosion is known as gully erosion, okay. And this gully erosion is the reason behind the formation of ravine, okay. Ravines are the deep scars or deep channels over large part of area, okay, and these ravines are responsible behind making the soil unfit for agriculture, and the land became changed into badland topography, and the entire area is changed into badland topography. So gully erosion is just like a rill erosion, it is the extension of rill erosion, but rill erosion is basically found in those areas where slope is less, gentle slope, but gully erosion is found in those areas where steep slope is found, okay. The soil contain large amount of clay, and because of heavy rainfall, and also heavy rainfall is required for that, because of heavy rainfall the clay washed away and deep scars or deep channels develop in large part of area, making the soil unfertile, and such area is known as ravine. Okay, ravine is famous for डाकू. ओके, बहुत सारा पिक्चर देखे होंगे आप लोग. सो these ravines are formed, and that ravines make the entire region unfit for agriculture. So such erosion is called gully erosion. So it is just extension of real erosion. Okay, now the next is, I hope it is clear to all of you. Real erosion is simply the development of finger-like streams, finger-like grooves. When these finger-like grooves extend in size due to heavy rain, okay, in large part of area, such erosion is called gully erosion. Okay, and because of gully erosion, the soil of large part of area became unfit for cultivation, and the entire region is changed into a badland topography called ravine. Okay, we have organizations. We have ICAR, okay, soil survey, and on the basis of, look, we have a large data available regarding the sedimentation of, regarding the siltation of soil, siltation of rivers. Okay, have you heard about Hungry River, Hungry Water? Okay, Hungry Water. This hungry water concept is given during the time of Kerala flood. Okay, we have we have dams, and we have also institutions that we all know during damming of river, the sediment settled on the base of the dam. So the thickness of the sediments indicates us the soil is erosion is taking place somewhere. So what? So these are the, we have a large number of institutions involved in studies. Large number of institutions are there, and that institutions are studying our soil. So it is estimate, okay, not actually. Main cause of soil gully erosion is, look here, the main cause of gully erosion, look here, sheet erosion, real erosion, gully erosion, and these all erosions are natural. There are natural cause, huge amount of rainfall, okay, deforestation is also, because in the area where rainfall is more, and if we have cleared the forest of that area, and the area is that the area is not flat, okay, what will happen? The speed of water will increase, and if the speed of water will increase, it will cut that part of soil which is very soft, and especially the clay part, okay, and if the clay part will removed, a large grooves will form on soil. I hope it is clear. Gully erosion and ravine is what? It is in class 10. Okay, yes. There is a difference, gully erosion, and there is no difference. Gully erosion is what? Ravine is a landform. When gully erosion takes place over large part of area, such area is called ravine. Okay? Ravine. I hope it is clear. Okay. Gullies are deep scars or deep grooves, okay, Gullies are deep screws, and the area where large number of gullies are found is termed as ravine. Okay, and the development of ravine is the main reason behind the development of badland topography. I hope it is clear. It is found in not West Bengal. Yes, it is found in West Bengal also, but the entire Bhind, Morena, Madhya Pradesh, Chambal region is famous for ravine. It is also found in Punjab, Haryana, and some part of Bengal. But the ravines of Uttar Pradesh and ravine of Chambal region is very famous. The ravines of Chambal region is very famous. I hope it is clear, Dr. Sahil Ahmed Khan. Gully erosion is simply the extension of real erosion. Okay, and if gully erosion takes place in large part of area, such area is called ravine. Okay, ravine means hota hai bihad. Okay, and that area is unfit for agriculture. Okay, and this is the reason this area is also known as badland topography. I hope it is clear to all of you. Of course, it is found in West Bengal, Tamil Nadu, but the most famous ravine of India is ravine of river Chambal. In the valley of Chambal, we have seen a large like Gwalior, Bhind, Morena, okay, Etawah. We have a large area under this gully erosion. Okay, entire Bundelkhand region has this type of eroded land. Okay, is it clear? Of course, also in Maharashtra, especially it is found in the most important Godavari region has also. Godavari region, because the main reason was one of the main reason is we have cleared the forest. Okay, we have cleared the forest. This is one of the main reason. Okay, because of this deforestation, because we all know the soil is held by the root of trees, but because of this deforestation on large scale, okay, the soil became loose. Heavy rainfall, the clay part washed away, leaving deep scars, deep grooves, and that is called gully erosion. I hope it is clear. It is also found in, yes, also found in Maharashtra, but the ravine of Chambal is world famous ravine. Okay, world famous ravine. Now, I hope it is clear to Dr. Sahil Ahmed Khan. Found in, yes, difference gully erosion and ravine. There is a mention in ravine in class 10. Okay, ravine and gully erosion and ravine is responsible behind the formation of badland topography. Okay, the next is stream bank erosion. Okay, or river bank erosion. This erosion takes place during the time of stream bank erosion, when the volume of water increases in river. Okay, during that time the river encroached its bank area. Okay, and this is called stream bank erosion. Okay, and this stream bank erosion is the main reason behind the shifting of river channels. Okay, this type of erosion, stream bank erosion, takes place in flat areas. Okay, and this type of erosion is frequent in the eastern Uttar Pradesh, entire Bihar, okay, and Bengal. Okay, Stream bank erosion takes place when the volume of water increases in river. Okay, when volume of water increases, the river started encroaching its bank region. This is called, and because of this erosion, shifting of river takes place, and this phenomena, this type of erosion is found, especially found in Eastern Uttar Pradesh. Yes, yes, Yamuna river, Yamuna, that Yamuna river and Chambal river, Yamuna and Chambal, because Chambal is the tributary of, at Etawah, Chambal is joined with Yamuna. Okay, so Chambal river is the tributary of Yamuna river. Okay, Chambal and Yamuna, both river form India's largest ravine. Okay, Chambal river forms ravine in Madhya Pradesh and the Jhansi and Etawah region, and Yamuna river forms in Agra and Agra, then Jhansi region, like that. Okay, so Yamuna and Chambal, but the Chambal, ravine of Chambal is very famous. Okay, and once this area was occupied by bandits, डाकू लोग रहते थे वहां. ओके, इंटायर बुंदेलखंड एरिया, मैनपुरी, इटावा. ओके, देन इन मध्य प्रदेश देयर इज भिंड, मुरैना. दीज एरिया आर द एरिया ऑफ gully erosion. Okay, stream bank erosion takes place whenever the volume of water increases in river, but this type of erosion is restricted only to the plain areas. Okay, not in hilly areas, plain areas. Okay, and stream bank erosion is responsible behind the shifting of the course of river, and this type of erosion is feature of Eastern Uttar Pradesh, Bihar and Bengal. Okay, I hope it is clear. Okay, stream bank erosion, and the last is coastal erosion. Okay, coastal erosion. Coastal erosion takes place in coastal areas by sea waves, tides, ocean currents, etc. Okay, so these are the types of water erosion. Sheet erosion is known as the slow death of farmer. This was the question. Okay, which erosion is known as slow death of farmer? Okay, I hope it is clear. Okay, now also found in Tamil Nadu, this gully erosion. Okay, Maharashtra. Okay, now the next is wind erosion. Wind erosion, very finest particle, very small particles are blown by air, by moving wind from desert area or from the area where overgrazing is practiced. Overgrazing. Wind erosion is the erosion of the area of loose soil. Next erosion is wind erosion. Okay, wind erosion. In this type of erosion, fast blowing wind is responsible behind the removal of finest particle of the topmost layer of soil. Okay, finest particle. Now, this type of erosion is prevalent in arid and desert or semi-desert area, arid or semi-desert area. Apart from this area, this type of erosion is also found in those areas where grazing, okay, overgrazing is practiced. Overgrazing is practiced. Because of overgrazing, animals move from one place to another, moves in large part of area, and also what they do, they used to graze the grasses, and we all know grasses, the roots of grass hold the soil firmly. So because of the movement of animals, the soil became loose, and apart from that, the grasses which hold the soil also destroyed by this grazing. So overgrazing, and because of this overgrazing, when the air blows, the finest particle of the soil removed. Third reason is deforestation. This is also the reason behind wind erosion. Okay, so wind erosion is prevalent in desert area or the area of overgrazing, and apart from that, the area where deforestation has done on large scale. Okay, I hope it is clear. Coastal erosion is measured by the basically we will discuss about the landforms, because in coastal areas moving tides as well as the waves, ocean currents exert pressure on the coastal areas, and after a period of time the coastal areas, the rocks or the soil of coastal area became weak and vast. Okay, so there is also mechanism. Okay, there are a lot of institutions is there, but the rate of coastal erosion is less with respect to others. Okay, with respect to other erosion, the coastal erosion is very limited, only found in the coastal areas. Okay, and the rate of erosion is very less. Okay, but now because of global warming, what is happening? The water level is rising. Okay, so the water level is rising, so what is happening? The increased level of water is encroaching the coastal areas, frequency of cyclone and these also increased. So the waves enter in the coastal areas, okay, and large area of the coastal areas are eroded by this process. So we have a large number of institutions to measure this erosion. Okay, look here, one method was developed by H. Jenny. So when we take our soil to the laboratory, okay, and when we found that the calcium or the sodium content is there, is the variation is taking place, okay, we called that this soil is becoming eroded. So there are a lot of institutions are involved. Okay, we have a system to measure the silt, the amount of silt, okay, carried by the rivers. On the basis of that, okay, so, soil testing is also there. So there are a lot of things. On the basis of that we determine the erosion. Okay, so wind erosion is the erosion due to the fast erosion due to the fast blowing wind. Okay, and this type of erosion is prevalent in the arid and semi-arid region. Okay, and apart from that, the area where overgrazing is practiced. Okay, and third is the area of where deforestation. Okay, we have cut the large part of area. Okay, so this is what the soil erosion. Now next is Okay. Faulty method of agriculture is also responsible behind wind erosion. Faulty method of agriculture. The second problem of Indian agriculture, Indian soil, is the problem of the second problem of Indian soil is the problem of soil degradation. Soil degradation. Soil degradation is also known as soil exhaustion. Okay, soil okay. Now EXHA. Now, soil exhaustion. Soil degradation means loss of natural fertility. Loss of natural fertility. And the word soil exhaustion is used when the soil, okay, loses or removal of the organic and minerals. Organic and minerals component of soil. Removal of organic and mineral content. Since organic and mineral content determine the quality or natural fertility of soil or quality of soil. Okay, both are soil exhaustion and soil degradation are used simultaneously. Okay, so soil degradation is also one of the main problem, and this problem is associated with the loss of quality of soil, deterioration in the quality of soil, or loss in the natural fertility of soil. Okay, soil exhaustion, it means removal of organic and mineral elements, okay, mineral components from soil. And the main reason behind soil degradation is not only the natural process. Nature is also responsible behind soil degradation, like soil erosion leads to soil degradation, but human factor is the main factor behind the soil degradation. Why? How human factor? The first reason is excessive use of fertilizer. Okay, because of excessive use, okay, the soil is started losing its microbes, okay, or the microorganism present in soil. So human factor is the main reason behind soil degradation. How? Excessive use of fertilizer, chemical fertilizers and pesticide, weedicides. Okay, second reason is in large part of area we practice flood irrigation. We will discuss about irrigation in the next chapter, in the next class, after some time. Okay, we generally practice flood irrigation. Okay, so flood irrigation also lead to deterioration of soil, because a large part of water evaporates, okay, left behind salt in soil. That is called flood irrigation. We practice in large part of area. Okay, flood irrigation means applying more water than requirement. Okay, when we apply more water than required is called flood irrigation, and this is practiced in the large part of area. Okay, so flood irrigation is also responsible behind this loss of natural fertility of soil. Okay, First is excessive use of fertilizers, excessive use of chemical fertilizer, pesticides, weedicides, flood irrigation. Third reason is dumping of harmful substance, dumping of industrial waste, okay, dumping of urban waste, because urban waste contain huge amount of hazardous elements, substances. So dumping of hazardous substances, industrial effluents on land is responsible behind the loss of natural fertility of soil. Okay, so soil degradation, deforestation is also reason. Okay, overgrazing is also reason, but these are the main reason behind soil degradation in large part of area is human. Okay, anthropogenic reason is the main reason. Nature is also playing important. Nature is also is also a factor in the soil degradation. Because of erosion or other processes, soil degrade. But human interference or anthropogenic reason is the main reason behind the loss of soil fertility or soil degradation. Okay, this is also, I hope it is clear. Now the next is salinity and alkalinity. Okay, salinity means increase in chlorides and sulfate of salinity. Salinity and alkalinity, these are also one of the major problem of Indian soil. Salinity means when the chlorides and sulfates of, when chlorides and sulfate of sodium, okay, sodium, potassium, calcium and magnesium, sodium, calcium and magnesium, when the quantity of, when the amount of chloride and sulfate of sodium, calcium and magnesium increases in soil, such soil is called saline soil. Okay, and the increase in the content of this soil make the soil unfit. Okay, and salinity is caused due to two reasons. First is natural reason. Okay, and this reason, natural reason, is basically it is found in those areas where poor drainage system, where in the area of poor drainage system. But a large part of Indian soil, the salinity is increasing in Indian soil, and this is increasing in those areas where canal irrigation, I have discussed about that. Canal irrigation is prevalent. Okay, because huge amount of water is available and the farmers are using that water to irrigate their field, and also they are using huge amount of, especially canal irrigation is practiced in dense network of canal irrigation is found in the area of green revolution. Okay, here plenty of water is available. Okay, and the farmers are also using huge amount of fertilizer, pesticides. Okay, and these area, the green revolution area, Punjab, Haryana, Western Uttar Pradesh, are the area of dry region. Evaporation is more, so that left, because of high evaporation, the amount of chloride and sulfate of sodium, calcium and magnesium are increasing, and this is the reason behind salinity of soil. Okay, this is the reason behind the salinity. Alkalinity means when the sodium carbonate Okay, when the quantity of sodium carbonate, when the amount of sodium carbonate increases in soil, this is called alkalinity. And both this salinity and alkalinity, Indian soil is facing the problem of salinity and alkalinity, and this type of problem is associated with the area where canal irrigation is practiced on large scale, and apart from that, in those areas where that poor drainage system is found. Okay, I hope it is clear. Okay, desertification is also one of the reason. Desertification is one of the problem of, okay, desertification is also one of the problem of soil erosion, the problem of soil. Okay, desertification. Okay, now we all know this part of India, this is what, Western Rajasthan, and this part of India is desert area. Okay, now because of very high speed wind, the fine particles of deserts are blown away from this area and deposited in the nearby areas, and this is called desertification. Okay, because of this desert, because of the desert, okay, we all know this is what, Western Rajasthan, entire Western Rajasthan is desert area. Okay, and we have all seen that during the winter season, summer season, dust storms are prevalent in Punjab, Haryana, Delhi and Western Uttar Pradesh, and these dust storms are fine particles of desert region. Very high speed wind blows these fine particles, and these fine particles settles in new areas, leading in the increase in the area of desert, and that process is called desertification. Okay, to stop this, to manage or to control this desertification, or desertification means increase in the area of desert, because we all know the sands encroach the nearby areas. Okay, nearby areas of desert. Okay, the nearby area of desert is encroached by sand. And how this area is encroached? By fast blowing wind that carries the small fine particles of sand and deposited in that area, and after a period of time, the area where this fine particles are deposited, that entire area is, after a period of time, comes under the area of desert. Okay, so desertification means increase in the area of desert. Okay, and increase in the area is only because of the encroachment of areas by desert. Okay, now to reduce this desertification, the Indian government has prepared an extensive program under the name of Green Wall of India. Green Wall of India. Okay, this Green Wall of India is based on the project which is already, it is going on in Africa, Green Wall of Africa. Green Wall of Africa. Okay, Green Wall of Africa is planting of green trees from Senegal in the west to Ethiopia in the east. Okay, just like that, we have also we have also formulated a plan to make a green wall from Gujarat to Delhi. And this plan, this green wall project of India is the project of planting trees in rows from Gujarat to Delhi. And the purpose is to slow down the desertification and also to save Delhi, metropolitan cities like Delhi and many cities of Haryana and Punjab from the dust, okay, dust which comes from the desert of Thar Desert. Yes, I am also in Nirman IS, but now I am here only because all the classes are in offline classes, online classes I have completed in Nirman. Okay, and I'm also I will completed the course of Nirman and I am here only in Jammu, that's why I am taking here. Now, the next is encroachment or diversion of agricultural land. Encroachment or divergent of agricultural land. This is also one of the major problem, okay, of Indian soil. We all know the main reason behind this encroachment or divergent of agricultural land is industrialization and urbanization. Encroachment of land or divergent of agricultural land into industrial land and urban land. And this is because in the past few years, 30 or 40 years, okay, industrialization and urbanization, the pace of industrialization and urbanization has increased tremendously, okay, and to settle people, to develop urban centers, to develop urban infrastructure, to set up industries, we have encroached that area, we have encroached agricultural land. Still large part of area which is not fit for agriculture is devoid of industries, like entire Bundelkhand area. Okay, that area is not fit. Bundelkhand area is not fit for agriculture. Okay, not fit for agriculture means the productivity is less there. That area can be changed into industrial centers or urban centers, but still we have not provided the basic amenities for that. In the plain areas, we have all the facilities. Roadways is there, railways is there. Okay, this provide opportunity for the extension of industrial centers and urban center in these areas. Okay, so agricultural land we are just encroaching. Vikram, I have completed the course allotted to me in Nirman IS. I have completed their geography and art and culture. but जैसे ही खुलेगा ऑफलाइन, okay, I will take classes. Now, soil conservation method. Okay, there is a need to conserve our soil. Okay, soil conservation methods. The first is, there are a lot of methods. First method is what? The afforestation is the afforestation means planting of trees. Second is controlled grazing is also. Okay. Third reason is to counter soil erosion. There are a lot of methods are used. The first is what? Strip farming. Okay, strip cropping or strip belt. Strip cropping. In strip cropping, strip of grass are left. Okay, strips of grass are left to reduce the flow of water and wind. That is called strip cropping. This is practiced. Strip cropping is practiced to reduce soil erosion. Apart from that, shelter belts, creating of shelter belts. Shelter belt is also, in shelter belts we plant tree around field, and this tree retards the flow of water and also check the speed of wind. This is called shelter belts. Terrace farming. Terrace farming, this type of farming is practiced in hilly areas by making terraces, and the purpose of this is to retard the flow of water. Okay, to retard. Contour plowing is also important. Okay, contour plowing on the basis of contour line. Okay, these things are we can used. Okay, crop covering, strip cultivation, controlled grazing. Okay, deforestation. So these all things we can use to slow down these are the methods to, okay, methods to solve the problem of soil. Okay, organic farming is also the methods. Okay, apart from that, strip cultivation, shelter belts, terrace farming, contour farming, contour plowing. Okay, these are the methods. I am suggesting you only go through the NCERT of class 10 and 12. Okay, and you will able to write all the questions. Okay, so this is what the problem and the solution of Indian soil. Okay, I have completed all the things. Okay, and when offline will, and when the classes will start, face-to-face classes will start, I will also provide some notes regarding the problem of soils, and apart from that also how to conserve the soil, the new things we are adopting. Okay, so I hope it is clear to all of you. Now I am going to wind this class. I will start tomorrow. We will start a new chapter, a new topic. Okay, 4 or 5 days we have taken in the soils, but we have completed the soil. Not only we have completed not the soil of India, but also the different classification, the different processes. Okay, and I am requesting all of you only go through NCERTs, make notes, revise and revise, because there is no alternative other than revise. Your guideline. Okay, take guidance from previous year questions and your syllabus. That will provide the best guide. Okay, there is no need to go here and there. Okay, make proper notes. Okay, in short notes, revise your syllabus and never skip your newspaper. Anything related to soil, testing of soil, okay, or any decision taken by government to increase the productivity of soil, you all have to keep that things in mind, but you will get those things only in paper, not in books. Okay, so never skip your newspaper. Whatever we have discussed here, go through NCERT also and revise, revise and revise. There is no alternative of this. Okay, thank you and take care.